Hello, my Facebook family. How are you guys doing? It's so good to see y'all, my Facebook family, and of course, my confidence queens. I should be live in the group and on my personal feed right now, and of course on YouTube. So you can check me out on all different platforms. I just came off of Instagram for my show Model Meetup, of course, where I interview different boss babe, shepreneurs, entrepreneurs. And I just had Miss Sasha Harford on there, famed celebrity makeup artist and hairstylist. We met on the O Magazine set, and she is an absolute great soul and, of course, great makeup artist. So if you missed that, just go back over there and you can watch the replay because she gave some great tips, of course, some amazing tips on how to look amazing for this summer 2021 and 2022, because things are opening back up now. It's time to go out, shine that light, shine your beautiful light, of course, from the inside out. But of course, some good makeup tips, of course, can't hurt nobody. You want to look your best, of course. Let me know where you're coming in from. Yes, it's so good seeing everyone. I don't know why I'm super confused on StreamYard here where my camera is, but I guess it's right there. So I'm going to look right into the camera right now. Hi, guys. It's so good to see you. My name is Tricia Campbell, plus size supermodel and life coach. Welcome to Confidence Live. Yes, yes, yes. It's so good seeing you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's topic. And it was, what love got to do with it. And of course, this lady came for me with her boyfriend, talking about, I'm trying to look her man and all this stuff. And it was just crazy how it kind of triggered me, because I was like, OMG, that was me 7 to 10 years ago, like before I did my healing and did all my coaching and all this stuff. Like, I would cut a guy's tire. Like, I wouldn't even go after the other woman. I would just deal with my boyfriend, who is the one. Like, I never understand why women always try to go after the other woman. It's so crazy because it's kind of, it irks me. But of course, I was like, wow, that is very interesting. But thank God, I have leveled up. I'm on another level, and this is why I love coaching, and I love coaching women from all over the world, because sometimes we wonder why things are not happening and why we're not reaching the levels that we want to. Sometimes it's just simple as like dealing with unforgiveness, dealing with trauma, dealing with all that stuff. But to get what you really want, which is the ultimate beautiful life, a long, healthy life, looking amazing, feeling amazing, with no regrets, living a limitless life. If to get that, you have to have an accountability partner. You have to have a life coach, a mentor, of course, to do these things faster. Yes, you could read a million books, you could do podcasts, you could do all of that, but it is nothing beats the feeling and the knowing of having that accountability partner and that mentor and that coach. So that's why I'm a coach. I help ladies and some men, of course, also to get out of that funk, to just burst through their limitations and their limiting beliefs. And of course, sometimes our minds, we self-sabotage ourselves so much. So in order not to do that, you have to have that accountability partner, that coach, that mentor. I cannot say it enough, to reach your goals, to reach what you want to do, and to, because the greatest thing in this world is to know, definitely. So, you know, this week's topic is going to be live a limitless life. Like, whatever you want. You want to buy that Ferrari, you want to buy that yacht, that dream house, all that stuff. Like, there's habits that you got to do every day. You know, most of the successful people in the world, if you speak to them, they will have like 3 little habits that they do every day. Seriously, like, you know, all the fabulous people who have made it from nothing to something, if you talk to them, you know, they'll be like, oh, of course, you know, when I wake up, of course, there's this one woman, she is a multi-billionaire, and when they asked her, you know, to become that rich, what do you do? And she said it was just 3 basic things that she did. Number 1, she would just write down on a piece of paper the 3 most important things that she have to get done that day. And I know a lot of us, we get very like, you know, you have a lot of things to do, and it's like your mind is jumping. You're like, oh my God, how am I going to get all this stuff done? And no, she said she get up, she write down just 3 tasks that she has to do every day. And she put it on her mirror. That's step number 2, I guess. And then step number 3 is that she just tackle those 3 things, and she does it. And that becomes like a habit. Like she said, she does it for years, you know, depending on what she has to do. Maybe it's, of course, it's called non-negotiables. These are things that I teach also in my program, like little habits that I call them little, but they're big, they're major things that you could implement in your life, habits, because of course your habits turn into your outcome in what you want in life, right? So living limitlessly, of course, is stopping yourself, sabotage, and stop saying, oh my God, I'm not enough, I'm not beautiful enough, oh no, I can't have this, oh no, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I'm not meant to be cherished. No, you are meant to have all those things and more. But if you do not know that for yourself, you can't do it. And this, to live limitlessly, you have to have confidence, because without confidence, you won't even think that you could live limitlessly, right? And living limitlessly is, oh, you dream, you know, when you were a little kid, you dreamt of traveling the world, you dreamt of owning that yacht, you dreamt of, you know, maybe running across the country in a marathon, or doing something just wild and out of this world. But of course, you let people talk you out of it. You're saying, oh, my body, I can't do that anymore. Our body can do so much limitless stuff. Like, it is insane if you put your body to it. And, you know, last week I was also talking about, of course, self-love, all of that, getting good sleep, eating the right food, all that stuff. Everything comes into that. But so this is what I do in my program. I teach you all about how to unleash your inner beauty from inside, and of course, to have your unshakable confidence. When you have unshakable confidence, you could be limitless, like through the roof. Like, no, you hear no, you're like, okay, you're telling me no, but I'm gonna do it another way, legally, of course, definitely. So you open up your creative mind, you open up your inner child again, you know, your inner dreaming child again, and you just live limitlessly. So I always say the sky is not the limit. You could take it, OMG, just make all your dreams come true, right? Yes. So, oh my God, it's so good to see you guys. We're going to dive more into this topic for the whole week. And, you know, let me tell you guys a quick story. I remember, it's so crazy. I found my journal, because I've been journaling since I was 13 years old. And I found my journal that I had, actually today. It was crazy. And I was reading it, and I was 14 years old at the time. I was like, my name is Tricia Campbell. I am 14 years old. I am from Montego Bay, Jamaica. And I was like, oh, I started modeling. And I was writing down my events like I was in high school. And I was looking forward into going into, I think, 10th grade or 11th grade. And there we would get ready to graduate and all that stuff. But there were big exams coming up. And I was questioning myself. I was like, oh, am I gonna pass my exams and all that stuff? So even back then, as a child, sometimes you have to say to yourself, at what age did I tell myself that I am limited? At what age did I really say, you know what, I want to be a pilot, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it? And it's so crazy, but when I read my journal today, it said I want to be interior decorator, and then I said I want to be an engineer, and then I said I want to model. And I'm like, it's so crazy that I'm a model, professional model now, and a life coach. And looking back then, I just want to tell that little girl that the sky's the limit. Because back then I know I was, even though I started modeling, so my journal was like the first year, and then I turned a couple pages and I went to the next year, and then the next year I was modeling for at least 2 years by then. And one of the biggest things that I found in my journal that I was telling myself was that you have to lose weight. And it's so crazy because a lot of the women who I coach now, they're so uncomfortable with their appearance, with their bodies. Some of them, not all. And some of you in the group are like, oh, I need to lose weight, and my body doesn't look like how it used to be. And at 14, I wrote down my measurements back then. And I was like, oh my God, I'm only, what, 5 inches larger right now. And back then I was thinking, oh my God, I'm so fat, because I saw it in my journal. I wrote, oh my God, I love modeling, but I have to try to lose weight. I have to try to lose weight. Right. So for those of you who don't know my story, I was fat shamed because I entered a big beauty contest and I got fat shamed in there. And I definitely stuck with me for many, many years. And I just was like, well, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. But when I really read my journal today, my limiting beliefs were started back then. So this is what I'm telling you guys. Sometimes, to live a limitless life, which is living life to the fullest, you can't even do that because you were taught, or something happened in your childhood that told you, oh, you can't do what you really want to do, and there's no way it's gonna happen and all that. And I look back on my journal today and I was like, wow, it started when I was 13, 14 years old. So, what are some of the limiting beliefs that you guys are telling yourself? And again, you have to break through them in order to level up and in order to live a limitless life. All right. So that is it for tonight for Confidence Alive. To all my confidence queens all over the world, Australia, New Zealand, Nigeria, Ghana, I see you guys coming in. I will definitely do a live much earlier. Yeah, I'll probably come on live in the middle of the week and say hi to you guys, see how you guys are doing and all of that. Thanks for all the comments on the ads and all of that. And thank you guys for booking your free breakthrough call. I just enjoy speaking to so many of you. It's great seeing that, whatever you're struggling with, you want to work on it. Because if you don't know that there's a problem, you won't be able to fix it, right? So stop riding above the bull and get to it and just get your transformation. Transforming is the best feeling in the world. It is, I can't even express anymore to you how much transitioning to feeling liberated, feeling more like you're worth it, and know that you're valuable and know that you're supposed to be cherished is the best thing ever. All right. And that's what I do in my program, help you to uplift yourself, to, of course, magnetize what you want, and that's a whole other session there we could talk about. But yeah, book your free breakthrough call with me. Definitely, I'll put the link right above this video or below it if you're on YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. So I will see you guys soon. Keep it glamour, glamour. I know that you are worth it. You are supposed to be cherished, and you're valuable. So it's time to invest in yourself. All right. I will see you guys soon.